Hi guys, this is Dr. Nihar Parekh again. I would like to take 5 minutes of your time. There's a lot of panic that we're reading in the papers about the third wave in kids, about whether it's going to affect the kids more, are they going to get sicker. And over the last 7-10 days, we've been reading a lot of articles on the third wave. We've been listening to important people and using our own experience and talking to our friends and colleagues. There are certain things I want to tell you as parents about the third wave of COVID in children. So, the third wave means that the virus will mutate one more time. Meaning, how the virus changed from first wave to the second wave to something called B1617, the VOC, variant of concern, which is causing a disease in children, a much stronger, scarier disease in younger adults, and a more severe disease in the elderly. So this was the second wave with the first mutation that troubled us. Now we're battling with it, and our major weapon to battle it is immunization. Now, immunization protects against all the variants. It protects more against some variants and lesser against the other variants. But it does have protection enough to prevent you from dying and to prevent you from going to the hospital. So yes, let me start by saying please take your vaccine. Now, if we all take our vaccine quickly, we will throw this disease out of the country. That is, if 60% of our population takes the vaccine, we will throw this disease out of the country and the possibility of third wave, fourth wave reduces drastically. But like we all know, and being realistic, that's not going to happen. So we should prepare ourselves till we reach 60% for second and third wave. Now, if and when the third wave comes, we don't know if that mutation is going to be more scary, more infectious, more virulent, more damage causing than this B1617 which is causing the second wave. So we hope that even if there is a third wave, the new mutant virus is less invasive, less deadly than this B1617 which is causing the second wave. If it comes, worst case scenario, and if it is more deadly than the B1617, then children will stay more in the harm's way because they will be the only ones left unvaccinated. So for us to be, as parents, worried about third wave in our children, the virus has to be more deadly than the one it is right now. And number 2, no immunization is there for our children by that time. So we have to try and push for immunization in children as much as possible. Our country is trying day in and day out. There is news in the paper every day that trials are in phase 3 of different vaccines. Western world is already starting producing and giving vaccines in children about 10 and 12 years of age. So hopefully that comes down to our country fast. Bharat Biotech is in phase 3, so hopefully in kids above 6 months of age. So hopefully that turns out there, kind of rolls out in the next 2 to 3 months so we can immediately protect our children. If this takes a longer time, then third wave will come. And if the third wave is of a mutant virus scarier than the second wave, then yes, our children are going to be more prone. So there are a lot of ifs and buts for us to press the panic button right now. So we should focus on 3 things. A, we as adults should take the vaccine as fast as possible. B, hope and pray that the new mutant virus, if and when it causes a third wave, is less virulent than the current one. And C, that the third wave takes a long enough time to come so that by then we have vaccinated most of our children. A last point that I want to bring, that in case all these 3 things don't go in our favor and the new mutant virus does come much earlier than we can vaccinate our children, is much more virulent than the second mutation or the B1617 of the second wave, then it is extremely important for us as parents to get vaccinated, because if that virus causes havoc in our children, we will have to be there for our children.